Oh my God, back at it again. Alright, y'all. So it is December fucking 3rd, and I'm back at the motherfucking place. Well, hey, y'all, and welcome back to another VSG update. And if y'all are kind of crooked, I'm sorry. I got y'all put something anywhere because my tripod, I wasn't in the mood. I was trying to do all that other shit, so that's just what it is right now. But giving y'all an update as of today is the 14th. I am 4 days from being 2 months post-op. I am now down to 307, so I am 7 pounds away from being out of the 300s. Q fucking yay. I am so proud of me. I am this close from having lost 68 fucking pounds in 2 months. I am working my ass off to get them 7 down by the time I'm 2 months post-op. But I'm proud of myself because, like I said again, like everybody has said, if you watch any other VSG videos, this is not easy. This was not an easy thing. It was very much so fucking hard. And still is. It's a lifelong lesson that I'm getting used to. And that I'm still learning. And now I am relearning a lot of shit. I am retraining my mind for a lot of stuff. Y'all will see me looking on my phone because I did get some questions. Shout out to you, Miranda, for gathering. But I did get a few questions that we were able to catch in the comments. Again, if y'all have any questions, I haven't really put it on my social media just yet, so people think I'm scriss the fuck eyed. But of course, you know how niggas think. Niggas is gonna nig, y'all. But just a couple of things that I have noticed within my 2 month transition. Bitch, do not go buy no motherfucking clothes. It's a waste of time. Okay? If you gonna buy clothes, don't spend no more than a dub. Hold on. I see a nail in the couch. Absolutely the fuck not. This was sticking out the goddamn couch. Okay, I'm sorry. Total interruption. But yeah, don't go buy no clothes. My panties too big. Everything is too goddamn big, and it's okay. I'm loving it. The only thing that I do go replace is my leggings, child, because I wear them leggings to the goddamn gym, and I'm not finna have no droopy booty. Some things that have happened to me is experiencing, it may be considered dumping syndrome. I'm not too sure, but I had a vlog up where me and my sister went out to eat. Y'all make sure y'all check that out, but I could not vlog much, because a bitch decided she wanted some cheese popcorn the night before. No, I did not overindulge. I didn't even eat the popcorn until I was full. I literally ate it until I was like satisfied, like, that's enough. And I believe my number one mistake that I did make was I decided to lay down and go to bed. Bitch. I read prior to me, please research and research again. And if you read some shit where too many people that had the same problem with the same food, kind of be a little bit more cautious than because I was like, oh, well, everybody different. You know, when I seen that people said that popcorn swells up on them, causes bloating, makes them feel full fast when they eat anything else, and does sometimes cause them to dump. The day after I ate the popcorn, when I got up, I had my turmeric and tea. I have been taking my turmeric and tea. For those of y'all that were wondering about like my little achy joints and all that other stuff. So my sister, who had surgery as well, she actually had the gastric bypass, and I meant to do a video with her. I just didn't get to, but we will one day. She said that she experienced, you know, like the achy joints and things like that. So I don't know if this is some hereditary shit that's coming from my dad, or if this is something that too shall pass, you know, with the way that I am rapidly losing fucking weight. You know, if that's the thing. Have I had any? Well, I'll get into that. So, the next day, after I had my tea, I'm feeling hungry. You know, we went to the nail shop, and we left there. We went to go get something to eat, and we had been in the nail shop like an hour and a half, so I'm famished by now, because, bitch, I hadn't had that tea since like 7. We was in the nail shop at like 10 o'clock. I'm sitting there waiting on my sister to get her shit done. I'm eating me a little candy. And my stomach is like, I'm hungry, bitch. So when we get ready to eat, I take a bite of the shrimp, and immediately I'm full. And I was like, nah, ain't no fucking way. I'm literally still hungry, but I feel full. And I'm sitting there for a minute. I said, well, let me take a little sip of my Jamaica. I took a sip of that, and like a few seconds later, I'm just in mid-conversation. It comes up uncontrollably, though. So the first time I wasn't able to make it to the bathroom, but of course, praise God for napkins. I was able to get a couple of napkins, you know what I'm saying, get myself together, and then I got them and went to the restroom. And I was sitting there, and I said, okay, well, let me wait a second. I'm going to take another little bite of the shrimp. Waited and took a bite of the shrimp again, immediately. I was able to make it to the bathroom this time. But of course, you're in a restaurant. You don't want people to keep looking at you like she coming out the bathroom and she wiping her face and shit. Is she doing cocaine? So, like, no coke here. But, so I go back to the table and I ask for a club soda. Biggest mistake ever. But I'm like, I got to do something to either get this all up or settle my fucking stomach. I felt so fucking tight. So the swelling of the popcorn abso-fucking-lutely happened. And something told me, look at what it is that you are vomiting. And when I look down, it's nothing but kernels. Nothing but kernels, nothing but cheese, all of that shit from the popcorn. So I'm telling you, you could try it if you want to on your own motherfucking recognizance. But for me, the popcorn fucked me up entirely. Okay? The club soda probably did not help, but it did help get that shit out quick. Of course, you're not supposed to drink carbonated drinks. Don't drink carbonated drinks. Don't drink carbonated drinks. Don't drink carbonated drinks. You're not supposed to, but I did not know what else to do because my stomach is upset. I need to get this shit out, and I know club soda is going to get this shit out. And it did. It did. But I had to wait a while to eat again just because I felt bloated from that. So, drinking sodas, I don't do. I don't sit up and do. I need that club soda. So I don't want to fucking hear it. But have I had any stalls? Absolutely. I was stalled between 316 and 311 for about 2 weeks. And my eating wasn't different, but my workout hadn't changed either. So I did kind of implement some weights into my workout, and I did implement about 15 to 20 more minutes of bike time that I ride the bike, you know, at the gym. And then plus I kind of stopped walking just because it's cold as shit outside, so I don't go walk as much, you know, in the day no more. But for the most part, like just being more active, getting up around the house instead of always being like, hey Mike, can you get your ass up and go do it yourself. So I've definitely been implementing that, and that has kind of put an end to my stall. So since my stall, I've come down another, 6 pounds or so. Like I said, I'm trying to get that 7 off. Okay, but before I reach my 2-month post-op goal. So far so good. I haven't had any other issues. No crazy feelings. I think I showed y'all my scars, but at this by now, yeah, I still got this one, and it still don't have no feeling around it. I got that one, and the other ones you barely can fucking see. Yeah, the other one, there go the other one right there. Yeah, you can barely see the other one. So that's my little scarring or whatever. What have I noticed so far? My energy has changed. I'm up early. I usually go to bed kind of early now too. I get sleepy, But if I force myself to stay up, I can and I will stay up. But majority of the time, I'm ready to go to bed because around anywhere from sometime 4:45 to about 9:50, I'm up. I'm up and at them, and I'm ready to get the day started. Still taking my vitamins. I am now getting better about, like, my sister was telling me apples possess a lot of protein. If I'm not able to take those, protein shakes, my iron. Ladies and gentlemen, please, 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 if you are craving ice chips, cold shit, if you stay cold all the time, check on your iron. My iron has been fucking horrible. And the only reason I know that is because my sister would have the heater blowing. Even in here, you may hear the heater now blowing profusely, and I will be freezing cold under a blanket. And I would be cold under the blanket, but I definitely will have me some ice chips available, ready and available. So check on your iron because that will get low. I haven't experienced anything with like hair loss or nothing like that. Bitch, I'm bald headed any motherfucking way, so it wouldn't even matter. But I haven't experienced anything else other than, like, my hand aches, and I've noticed my feet ache around the same time my hands do too. So I do have a doctor's appointment to check on that to see what the fuck is what with that, because bitch, I ain't got time to play no motherfucking games. Okay, so I want to see what it is. And the turmeric has been working as far as the pain and inflammation, because last week I couldn't even do all this. Okay, opening doors, opening bottles, opening cans. Like, now I can actually hold the goddamn bottle, and then, like, opening it kind of still hurts a little bit, but I can do it now. So before, I couldn't do it just because my fingers were so swollen and so achy. That was a chore. I'm getting better about eating too fast. That is something I'm starting to identify what my issues were with food. Eating when I'm bored, eating laying down, or eating and getting sleepy and going to sleep instead of getting up and trying to do something to burn it off, and eating too fast. I'm not savoring my motherfucking food like I should be doing. And unless I'm in front of a TV. If I'm in front of a TV, I can gauge it based off the commercials. That's not good. I should be able to do it anywhere. But I'm learning just like different shit. I found out I like cheese. I like brie cheese like that. Okay. I like brie. I think it's brie or brie, whichever one. But I like brie cheese like that. I like Gouda cheese like that. I like caviar. Had no fucking idea. Now, I know I like salmon roe. That's the little salmon caviar eggs, the big ones. But I like the black caviar too now. Shout out to my sister girl. I love caviar now. So, and because it is the sodium in it is not like added. The caviar is literally salty. I be needing a little salt. I like salt. That's my biggest downfall. I love me a little salt. But I have not experienced like my ankles and shit swelling up or nothing from it. And so, with that being said, I be excited because I take me a little scoop, you know what I'm saying? Or put it on the crackers with the little Gouda. And then you throw a cranberry on that bitch. It don't sound delectable when you say it out loud, but baby, listen. That salty, sweet, savory kind of, it is delightful, amen? And you can eat probably one. Me, at least. But my sister was telling me, I don't eat as much as I should because I'm not a breakfast person. So if I can get up and have me a cup of tea for breakfast, that's just the fuck I'm going to do. And normally for lunch, I try and just drink something too. So she was kind of getting on my head about eating more, at least like proteins. Like she would make me, she had a steak burrito and she takes all the shit out the middle of it. And it's like little bitty chunks of steak because they, where she's from, they know about her having the surgery. So they chop her steak up real small, real fine. So she made me some eggs with that little bit of steak. And, that way I can get my protein in. And I kind of played over it a little bit. I think I put a clip of it in either in here or in a vlog that I did. Make sure y'all go check them out. But yeah, so I'm going to get into a few questions because I don't think I really had that much. If I didn't put the stats up already, let's put the stats up here. Fuck it, I'll put this part. Put the stats up here. Okay. All right, so I hate when y'all butcher a nigga name and for some reason think it'd be funny. It is not. Natalie, you're very inspiring. I hope I inspire you to say my fucking name right. I'm here for the VSG vlogs. I'm curious, how much do you eat when you get the munchies? I don't like that. It's not it's not like an amount of how much. I'm gonna try not to be so sensitive. Y'all just be thinking because I say shit a certain way that y'all can say it too. Let me digress. Okay. Anyhow, when I get the munchies, I may get grapes, watermelon. I can take a watermelon down through there real nicely, but it ain't nothing but water. I don't eat stupid shit if I get the munchies, or sometimes I'll just drink something. Also, what I try to do is around the time when I get the munchies, I know how I smoke. So usually I'll wait to the end of the day to take my vitamins. So that way if I get the munchies, I eat the motherfucking vitamins. So that's something that I do to keep me, because I'm not finna go bust out no chips or bust down no bag of skins and shit like that. I got pickles in there. So I may take a couple of nibbles off of a pickle. My mom sometimes brings bananas. I'll never just go buy bananas on my own now, especially because I can only eat a half of a fucking banana. Not even a half. And don't nobody like wasting no fucking money like that. Okay? So yeah, I try and make sure that I have shit around that I know is going to be okay for me to eat, you know, for when I catch the munchies. You know better. You know better. Even if you have seafood around when you catch, seafood is the best fucking thing. Even if you want to lose weight without surgery, seafood is the best fucking thing to have around. The shit that you put on seafood is what fucks you up. All that butter, garlic for me, since I got my pouch, garlic does swell me it bloats me, and I feel full real fast, and I hate it because I love to eat raw garlic. But the shit that you putting on it. So try some dry rubs with less salt. Cajun rub, shit like that. But other than that, that's what fucks you up with seafood, is what you put on it. So you can catch the motherfucking munchies and go have you some crab legs and shit. You alright. You only gonna be able to eat so much any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? But don't think about like, oh, I can go get me a mini soda then because I can. No. That shit still turning into sugar. Stop fucking playing. My question to you is, how has the surgery affected how edibles or weed affected you? No one talks about that. Have I ate any edibles since? I have not ate any edibles because, as y'all know, my edible maker is an actual baker. And I stay away from candy. You know what I'm saying? I try and stay away from sweets. So I have not tried the edibles just yet. I haven't tried any edibles because I don't want to fuck myself up with reverting to the sugar, because there is still sugar in the goddamn edibles. Now I do have my baker does do sugarless edibles as well, but I'm not willing to risk it because I have a thing for gummy shit. I love gummy worms, gummy bears, all that other shit. And right now, because I'm still getting familiar, like I don't know if I mentioned it in the last VSG vlog or not, but I don't drink. So me trying to get to a little cup of wine, like that much fucking wine, eat carbonated or not, it doesn't matter. Because have I had carbonated wine? Yes, I have. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. But it's literally like this much. And I'm slizzard. I'm total fuck up. So I know, even drinking a mimosa, and you know a mimosa may have like probably that much fucking champagne, especially when you go in public. They're not trying to pour all the champagne for your ass, bitch. They want you to drink this orange juice. But that gets me drunk. Like hot, stomach hot, drunk, sleepy. You know what I'm saying? Type deal. So with that being said, I got a feeling that if I eat edibles, I'll probably be done. If I eat like a cookie or some shit like that, I can't eat that much no fucking way. And so it don't even make no sense to try it. Now, smoking rather, I can still smoke like regular. It don't matter. I can smoke a whole blunt to myself, no problem. Vape pens, though, if you do smoke THC vape pens, they are a little bit harsher to me after a while. The smoothest one I had was Snoop Dogg's vape pen. My sister had got one of those. Smooth as silk. The only thing is, after a while, before you realize it, you high as shit. You go from high to high as shit with the weed pens. But like just regular flower, I don't have no problem. And since that hernia has been removed, I actually have a lot easier flow. I have a lot easier wind and, you know, airflow. So that is something that has changed as well, because normally it's like every fucking time. I don't have that problem no more. And what I would suggest is, if you've done 2 years of research, you wanted to do it 2 years ago. I know I'm not sure what your ethnicity is, but I know if you in the Black community, a lot of times we get discouraged, and you prove that you can do it by yourself. But one thing is hard to prove is that you can keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that was my biggest issue. I've lost 75 pounds before by my goddamn self. Was it hard? Abso-fucking-lutely. But I had my head on straight for it. But as soon as I got back comfortable, I'm done. With this procedure, you can get comfortable. And yes, you can gain it back. But for the most part, you have to understand and know your why. Why are you doing it? Because if you're doing it just as a quick fix for some weight loss, you're going to be fat again. You're going to be right back to where the fuck you started. If you are doing it to change your fucking life and make a better you for you, not for nobody else, not because you want everybody to see you a certain way. You are making a better you for you. Know your why before you do it. Because I've seen a lot of people that have had this surgery and now they all slim-necked and all that other shit, big as a motherfucking house at the bottom. Or, you know, the body dysmorphia kicks in and they allow depression to set in. Your body is going to change. It's going to be a lot of shit that's going to change about you. Do not get comfortable where you are, because you are not comfortable now. And I don't care what nobody tells you. We may be comfortable with the skin that we in. Oh, I love myself. I love my motherfucking self too. Don't nobody want to just be fat all the time. That's coming from a fat girl. Don't nobody want to just be fat all the motherfucking time. Don't nobody want to be out of breath all the motherfucking time. Don't nobody want to be picked as the buffet partner all the motherfucking time. Don't nobody want to be picked as the eat buddy all the time. You don't want to be known as the girl that got to wear sweatpants because you finna tear it down. Oh, let me call her because I know I'm gonna get my money's worth. Don't nobody want that shit all the fucking time. And a lot of us in the Black community, when that kind of change comes along, for some reason it's crazy. But it wasn't crazy at the fact that I'm sitting up here, arteries clogged the fuck up, heart congestive and fucking failing and all this other shit, diabetic, and you can't barely see the top of my shoes because my ankles and calves is all over them. That don't be a problem. The change be the problem. Recognize your why. Do that shit for you. All right, I got a serious question. How the hell do you make sure you don't eat too fast? I got my surgery at 11/22 and I've been sick as fuck the last few days. I think I'm eating too quick. I just got done talking about that. I have an issue with eating too fast, and I'm not saying, like, I don't scarf. No. But if I'm not watching something and I can have a commercial kind of gauge what I'm doing, I'll notice I'll take a bite and I'll kind of wait for a second and I'll go right back in after I do my 25 chews. One way that I have started to learn is I do 35 chews. Add some more time onto it. I know after a while, like and a lot of shit I no longer like because of that. Like I used to love the inside of a ham and cheese Hot Pocket. And I just like the inside. I never have liked the fucking bread. I've never liked the bread of a Hot Pocket. So I would take the ham and cheese out and just eat that. Well, now I have to chew my food up so fucking much. The ham tastes disgusting. So I usually just spit it out and suck down the cheese flavor. You know what I'm saying? Gauge your body to chews. You should be chewing food between 25 plus times to basically puree that shit in your mouth almost. And that's pretty much how I gauge it. You know what I'm saying? And it is a work in progress. You just got your surgery on the 22nd. It's going to be a work in progress. It's going to be a work in progress. It's not going to be something that you're going to get right away, but you're going to get tired of throwing the fuck up from eating too fast, and you're going to slow down. Another thing that I do, if I'm eating meat, I'll put it in the kitchen. So I'll go bite, walk away. Walk away. I'm telling you these things because if you literally have an issue with eating too fast, do what the fuck you need to do to keep from being sick. If I have vegetables, I'll put my vegetables by me because I'm not going to rush to eat them. I eat them hot or cold. But like my meat, I'll bite it in the kitchen and I'll walk away from it. Or if I'm sitting here and I'm eating, bite your food, you know what I'm saying? And get your smaller fork. Smaller fork equals smaller portions. You should not still be eating off your regular dishes. My sister only has saucers at her house. And plus I got my little baby plate. But only saucers and small forks. Get you a smaller fork. Do what you, all this shit sound crazy, but do what you have to do to help you out. Because don't nobody feel like being fucking sick because you over fucking doing it. Okay? Push your plate away. Whenever I'm eating and I'm somewhere else, like out in public, I take a bite and I move the whole plate. Push the whole fucking plate away. Don't even leave it right by you, because just off of impulse, after you eat something, don't keep it in your hand. If you keep the food in your hand, what you gonna do immediately after? You gonna bite that shit again. And you gonna keep biting that shit. That's exactly what you're going to do. Don't keep food in your hand. Bite that shit, put it down, push your plate away. Do that. I promise. That'll work out a lot better for you. You'll probably be able to deal a lot better. But if you eat and watch TV, sometimes I'll hold off eating until commercials come on. Then when the commercials come on, bite, chew, 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 chew. Because a commercial going to be anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes. Well, 1 to 4 minutes, depending on what you're looking at. Chew, 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 swallow, wait. One thing that I had to learn, ain't nobody going to take the motherfucking food if you tell them, no, you ain't sharing. Because now, of course, you share food a whole lot more with bitches. But if ain't nobody going to take the food, you can always come back to it. I was raised in a household where you don't get your ass up till you finish eating, and that's a big psychological fuck for me, because I would literally attempt to clear the plate. You don't have to clear the plate. It's okay. You gonna have shit go bad on you. You gonna have to have shit get thrown away. That is going to happen. You are now walking into leftovers. I do not like leftovers personally, but it is something that I now have to do. I have to love leftovers now. Fucking hate them. But other than that, you'll just be throwing food away all the time. And your taste buds will change. Some days I don't want seafood at all. Some days I don't know what the fuck I want. So I'll do smoothies and drinks until I can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Beef, shredded or ground, has fucked, steak, I can do steak. For some odd reason. Shredded beef, ground beef, I cannot do. I don't know if it's the seasoning or, whatever. Barbecue, cannot do. Which is crazy because I had a rib back when I was 1 month post-op. I had a little bitty spare rib, little baby back rib. It was just one little piece. And I was able to eat off of it, but I was literally only able to eat one side of it. So it was kind of like, this was a waste. So yeah, pace yourself, move that plate, get smaller utensils, get smaller plates. Move it. Next question. I had some really good sushi yesterday. Now I'm craving more. I think between wraps and some sushi, I may lose some of this weight I put back on. You're doing great, Nat. 52 pounds ain't no small thing. Do you feel like you have more energy? Back when I was on my weight loss journey, I love the energy. I'm a little sad I fell off. Props on going to the gym as well. I never stepped into one, but I'd love to go one day. I plan on getting one of my Love Gang shirts. Don't tell me, just do it. Do I feel like I have more energy? Absolutely not. Most of these questions I answered from the gate, not even trying. But yes, my energy has been through the roof crazy. The only thing that sucks is, having this journey happen to me. It happened to me at the damnedest fucking time. Because my energy will be up, but because of, life situations, my heart just don't be into it. But my energy is definitely up. And I find myself doing a lot more of what needs to be done instead of waiting. Like, oh, well, I'll wait. I'll do it later. Or I'll do it tomorrow. Or I'll do it some other. No. Get up and just do it now. You know what I'm saying? And then when you start to see like your face and stuff change, it make you want to get up and be pretty a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me find me a little cute hairstyle, because baby, y'all gonna get so tired of seeing this wig and this beanie. Understand me, because I done found me a little style that I think is cute. This shit is cute as fuck to me. Okay, with my new face. My chin trying to pull itself up. I'm gonna have a double chin probably for a little while, and I don't give a fuck. But you can see that I have a neck. Bitch, I never knew I had a neck. I never knew I had a neck. So the fact that you can see that, bitch, it give you the energy to get up and just do right by your motherfucking self. Look good, feel good, play good, that good. Okay? But that is the end of this one. It was a pretty lengthy one because I had not gave y'all a VSG vlogger update. If y'all have questions, again, here's my social media information. DM me, send them to me. ask away, because like, you can only get on here and talk about the experience so much, and then doing it every week. Again, I'm not a scale slave, so I don't have weigh-in days. I usually weigh myself in right as I get either to before, when I was doing, the updates every week, I would weigh myself the day before I get ready to record the update. Now I'm weighing myself, but I kind of don't check in with y'all about it, for a little while. And I don't want to get to the point where I'm just doing one VSG video. I may get into like I wouldn't say what I eat in a day just yet, because I'm still not eating much in a day. But I may get into some of the recipes and some of the shit that I do make, because for my sushi lovers out there, sushi, especially when you do not eat rice, I do not eat rice. Sushi is not bad for you. Sushi is not bad for you. Again, everything that you put on shit. And a lot of sushi, it ain't no seasoning. It ain't, it ain't deep fried. If you've had any kind of bariatric surgery, the sushi you can now have, bitch, ain't bad for you. When I eat the salmon roe, I just literally eat the caviar off the top, and I discarded the rice. Sometime I'll take the seaweed from around it and like smash the beads in there and close it, and I'll eat it like that. You know what I'm saying? Sushi is not a bad thing. That shit is expensive. So a lot of the shit that I've learned to make sushi wise, has been because of that. Other than like my love for smoked salmon. Love smoked salmon. And it is expensive, bitch. So smoked salmon, yeah. But let me know some more videos that y'all want to see. I believe somebody asked me something about, doing an in-depth on the insurance and how did I get it to pay, because no, I did not pay anything out of pocket for my surgery. Nothing out of pocket for my surgery. Again, I did not pay anything out of pocket for my surgery. No money. Nothing. All I did was showed up, bitch. So, if you want more in depth about that, just let me know. Again, like I said, I prefer you to send it to me on my social media in the DMs, other than leaving it in the comments here, just because a lot of times some of them comments don't get looked at all, or they get looked over. And I don't want that to happen, especially if you got some real motherfucking questions and you want some answers too. So I'm going to get ready to chop this video up for y'all and get it on out.